I'm in shock. I'm literally in shock. Y'all, we were already standing on business. But baby, I cracked the code. This wash day finna go crazy. Grab a snack, let's get it going. Okay guys, so first and foremost, welcome back to June and Clyde channel and my hair situation. By the title of the video, you can see we're doing a complete hair reset in this video. Not a hair refresh, babes, a hair reset. We had to press that red button here to click because I have had quite the journey over the last few months starting out the year. I was doing back-to-back wash days with all new different products, which is crazy that I did not realize this because that was the same mistake I made in the beginning of 2024. But anyway, girl, I was doing a lot and then I realized that I was using too much. So being heavy-handed with my silicone-based products, all things considered, it led me to a place of fatigue. And I was like, let's run it all the way back. We're gonna reset the strategy and try something different. It's time for something different. It's time for a change. Okay, so first things first, I went in with the OK Rosemary shampoo. It was $5.99 in Marshalls, guys, and it had all the ingredients that I was looking for. I honestly feel like I could have continued with the two cleansers that I have, but I really just wanted something that had a little bit more like rosemary strengthening, scalp stimulation going on in it. And I'm really happy that I found this. So I went in and cleansed with this twice and I loved how it lathered. I loved the scent, of course, very strong kind of spa-like smell. And I really just got down on my scalp and then also worked all of the shed hairs towards the end of my, shaft. And then essentially I rinsed it out, did that again, went back in, did that again. And after that, I followed up with the Design Essentials Honey Cream Shampoo. Super clutch just to get a little bit of moisture back into my strands. My hair did feel pretty soft, definitely cleansed, and it was just a really good baseline for my deep conditioner, which was the Curlsmith Hydro Creme Deep Conditioner. I'm still locked and loaded and in love with this deep conditioner. It feels really great going on. And then of course, rinsing it out, it felt awesome as well. But what I will say is because I did not have all of that extra silicone and product on my hair, of course, the slip was not the same. Slip was still very good, but when you have silicone on your strands and you add water, you automatically feel like this nice buttery slip and coating. It's when your hair is dry that you notice it feels terrible. And essentially that's what happened after I used this the first time. It felt really good. I loved how, it felt on my strands and everything in the shower. And then I was like, well, I have this great deep conditioning process. Why does my hair feel like this, dry? And it's because I had too much silicone. So I loved how it felt on super clean, really cleansed, like thoroughly cleansed hair. And it still is very good. I'm really excited that I bought so many of them. And I look forward to, using it again. Now, finishing up with deep conditioner, I went in with the Green Tea Super Moist Leave-In Conditioner from TGIN, and I think it was a mistake. I thought that I needed to take a break from silicone, so that's why I bought that leave-in conditioner to say like, oh, let me try it again. But baby, no, the Sweet Honey Hair Milk is really that girl, and all I needed to do was just clean my hair. And I would have been able to go back and use that leave-in conditioner. So I think I am going to continue exclusively using the Sweet Honey Hair Milk and just make sure that I'm cleansing my strands properly. Whether that means I double cleanse with the same shampoo, or I, cleanse with a more clarifying shampoo and then follow up with a moisturizing one. The leave-in conditioner is a non-negotiable at this point. I just need to make sure I'm properly cleaning my hair. But anyway, y'all, I noticed immediately the slip was not there. It was just like, woo, I can't believe I used this for so long because the Sweet Honey Hair Milk has just knocked it out of the park. So yeah, it was a little rough. And then following up there, guys, I feel like I used 3 or 4 creams. Like the leave-in conditioner just not having that slip and not having that glide, it made me really have a hard time going through detangling. I tried to go in with the Curl Origin Agave cream. I tried to go in with the Eden Body Works cream. I wound up finishing up with the Dew cream, but all 3 just felt like, going down my strands because I just didn't have that slip that I'm used to with, the leave-in that I'm used to. So anyway, guys, it was a very, very good lesson. I have talked long enough. It is time to get into all of the things that I did to get to my final result. Because guys, like I said, I cracked the code, but it's a journey and it's a movie. So sit back, relax, eat a snack, get you some water, and I will see you guys at the end to just give you my final thoughts on where I'm at with my hair and all of the things. What's up, you guys? We're taking this hair reset to the next level. I'm really excited to unbox this wig stand. Clyde said he didn't want to say hi, and look, he just said hi. So cute. Anyway, I got a wig stand on Amazon, bow, and I'm excited to unbox it. So, basically, this is gonna make it easier, hopefully, for me to style my wig. And my plan is to style it the same way that I style my hair, because I want it to look as realistic as possible. I'll put the brand of the wig stand and the wig that I have in the description box below, but let's get this thing open. This is what it's giving. This, I believe, comes with everything, like the wig stand, the mannequin head. Nice. Ooh, I have some clips. They gave me a wig. Ooh, they gave me a wig grip and they gave me a wig cap. Okay. Then this is the, oh my gosh, and it comes with the one for the table, like the grip for the table, the mount. I did not realize it had all of this with it. Okay. And then the last part is the actual stand itself. And ooh, a comb. This is a great value for 28 bucks or whatever. So let me show you guys what is in this. Look at all the stuff it comes with, y'all. Let's go ahead and get this stand put together. Okay, y'all, so my tripod is nice and put together. It feels pretty sturdy. I'm really excited about this. This is not my first mannequin head. I did have one before, and then I stopped using my wig, so I threw it out. But this time, I'm going to try to keep this one as long as I can. And to maintain it very well, I'm gonna do something kind of funny. I'm actually going to try to protect it with my Turby twist. The last times before that I was like styling my wig and using it on the mannequin, you know, got wet and kind of gross, and then it would be like discolored. We don't want that. Now I will, oh yeah, gang. Let's go. All right, y'all, so this is my headband wig, and I purchased it from ISEE Hair on Amazon. It's supposed to be 18 inches. This is the Afro curly or Afro Kinky curly, and it's it was like, I think $89. My first headband wig I purchased was from a brand called My Quality Hair. A little bit more logistics to kind of get it to you, but it was pretty good. I wound up cutting that wig to my natural hair length at the time, and then my hair outgrew it. I got a new wig, and this one is essentially more comparable to my current hair length. Now, what I will say is this is Afro Kinky curly, and it looks like, I mean, it looks to me kind of like a 3C texture, and I mean, it's not as kinky or shrunken up as mine. Also, it is entirely too defined for my liking, but I think it looks pretty good. I shampooed it with the same shampoo that I used for my wash day, just because I wanted it to smell like my hair smells. I'm really big on that, the scents matching. And I just let it air dry in my shower overnight, and here's how it's looking, here's how it's feeling. So I'm actually about to do the same thing that I did to my hair to the wig, which is essentially comb it out, do some twists in it, and then let it have more of a natural looking kind of volume and twist. I want to get rid of some of this definition. Okay guys, so as a quick story time, as a kid, I actually had one of these. I had a couple of them, but I think I had one of these, and I had a stand and everything, like for my desk. My mom bought it for me, and I used to cornrow. I think I was like 4 or 5 when I learned how to cornrow. I don't remember how to do it now, but I used to braid and everything. Like, it was really fun for me.
But long story short, I actually have battle scars from when I used to use my cosmetology head, because I was using it with the curling iron and straightening it and everything. And one time I used it with like a traditional curling iron that's complete heat on the outside. And I was like, you know, curling, and the end of the iron was on my arm. And then I realized, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I just burned myself. And so it's kind of gotten faint as the years go by, but that is from a curling iron from back in the day when I used to use my cosmetology head. Now, obviously at the time as a kid, I wasn't styling a wig. It was an actual thing with the face, and it had the hair and the ears. But this is so nostalgic for me, and it's just kind of fun to be an adult and back here styling a wig. So anyway, I actually think I might bring it down. All right, y'all, your girl is back, and I'm gonna just turn it a little bit so you guys can see. But this is the section I'm gonna start with. I do have a spray bottle. I don't think I'm gonna use it though. This hair is so soft, like super duper soft, and very nice. It feels amazing. So anyway, I have my ORS leave-in conditioner, the one that I don't really use on my hair. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of this to soften it a bit more, and I'll detangle it, put it in a chunky twist, just kind of leave it for a little while, and we're gonna work on the twist out. Hey Bookie. About to be outie. The Audi 3000. Sure. Okay. Drive safely. Love you. All right, y'all, so your girl is back. I'm about to cut some of these straggly ends. I really don't want it to be stringy. It's not cute. It's not cute. So that's what we have right now. We're gonna keep moving.
What's up, y'all? We're at the halfway mark. I had to pop in the same way I do when I do my normal hair, period. And here are what my twists are looking like. They are a bit damp, and I do have somewhere I'm trying to be in like an hour or so. So I might just put them in a Revier, dry them real quick, and then be able to wear it, style it, and go on my way. But yeah, I'm gonna do the other side, and then I will be back. One of the things I already noticed is like my hair has a shape that this hair does not have. So I might have to shape the wig a little bit. Anyway, y'all, let me go because I said I do got somewhere to be. But I just wanted to pop in and show you guys. The wig is wigging. Okay, y'all, I know I said I was gonna be back, but I just wanna talk a little bit because I'm excited about a couple things. First of all, got my spray bottle because this side of the hair is a little bit dry and the nape is real nappy on this wig. I'm not gonna lie. I really haven't worn it but so much. But yeah, this thing is a little bit, like it needs some TLC on the underparts. Anyway, child, I am a line dance instructor in Clyde and I's neighborhood, and we do class once a month. And I don't know about y'all, but I be seeing boots on the ground about everywhere, okay? I was singing that song to myself in the house. I was around the house talking about some, I got my boots on the ground. I was just in the house like it's so catchy. So yesterday's class, we did boots on the ground. And I'm really on some, y'all don't want to see me on the dance floor. Y'all don't want to see me on the dance floor. Because I'm super hyped about learning that dance. Like now, like I really feel like I am just so excited about it. Clyde and I are big dancers. So the fact that he was there at class and we learned it together, I'm like, oh, it's going up. We're going up, okay? And I started out singing the song regular, and now I'm adding my own little like I got my boots on the ground, period. I literally want to do it right now, but I have things to do, okay, child? All right, y'all, so this is what the final twist look is giving. It is a bit damp in some spots, so I'm just gonna do the Revier on level 1 heat, level 1 tension, get the rest of that dampness out. I'm gonna get dressed, put some makeup on, things like that, and then I'll be back to put it on, style it, and all the things. But I am gonna take the twists out while it's on the mannequin,
So anyway, I got my Rev right here. Let me get to work. That was quick and easy, and the hair is feeling a lot more dry, especially toward the middle and stuff like that. Now, the only issue I have in the meantime is just that the cap itself is still a little bit damp. So I could use a blow dryer just to get the roots, which I think I am gonna do because I don't want to wear like a wet cap. So I'm gonna go get my blow dryer, just blow dry the roots of the wig, and then I will step away, get my stuff together, and I'll be back to do the installation. All right, y'all, coming in from a different angle, I just wanted you guys to see how it's looking from my side of the camera. And honestly, I really am liking it. I think it feels good. One of my biggest gripes or my biggest issues with wearing a wig is feeling like the curl texture is just too perfect. It's not really indicative of the natural curls that we see. You have so many different types of curls, twists and turns and kinks and coils, and I really like that to be reflected in my wig. So I'm doing my best to get that. You can see my twists are not all perfect because my curls are not all perfect, right? Like they're different sizes and things like that. So I'm trying to mimic my hair as much as I can in the wig. But like I said, let me go ahead, get the blow dryer, and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back with my trusty, dusty Revlon. Clyde bought this blow dryer for $9, like 10 years ago. Like, he had this 5 or 6 years before we even met. I'm blowing it. Okay. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to say is just as a quick reminder, this headband wig is a year old. I bought it, styled it, and all the things over a year ago and never washed it, did anything else. I put it in a bag when I was done with it. So that's why I'm taking so much time to be intentional about, you know, resetting it, resetting my natural hair, but then also resetting the wig, because I really do want to use the headband wig as much as I can, especially before the summertime. I know it's gonna be too hot for me to be wearing a wig in the summertime, child, but in the meantime, it's about 40 degrees out, and if I can wear this, get my hair a break, especially if I can give my hair a break, you know, 4 or 5 days or a week at a time when I'm not going to events or traveling for work, then I can, you know, take advantage of the time that I have before the season changes. So anyway, let me go ahead, dry this scalp, and I'll be back. I'm gonna get dressed, and then we're gonna come back so I can prep my natural hair for the wig. I'm so freaking excited. What's up, y'all? Your girl is back once again. I got a little something on the face, something on the lips, okay? I'm about to take these twists out and fluff the hair a little bit. Okay. This has been such an adventure today. I really do feel like it's the beginning of a new chapter, a new season, child, because we want this hair to grow in 2025. All right, y'all. This is what it's giving. You see, I'm trying to achieve that top layer frizz that my hair just naturally kind of shows. And so far, so good. I do think this natural color is a little bit more red than my natural hair, but as far as, you know, matching and everything, I think it matches pretty good. I even have some fuzzies in here like I have with my curly hair. So, hey, we're going for realistic. I guess it works just fine. Okay, first of all, I put a little bit of lip liner on my lips before I put my lip gloss on. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe. I don't really do too much with my makeup, but that makes a very noticeable difference. Anyway, here we are. Ooh, come on, edges. Come on, edges. Come on, edges. Anyway, let me back it up. I'm yelling in the camera. Now, here are how my twists are looking. I made sure to sop out all of the extra product before, and they look pretty good. I am gonna use my light wild growth oil just to coat my strands, because I honestly feel like what I used in this wash day, as far as like my leave-in, I should have used my sweet honey hair milk. I need to stop playing. Anyway, guys, let me put my wig cap on. I really am going for flat, but I don't want my hair to be in a ponytail. Straight on top like this. Yeah, there we go. And now we're gonna just slide. I am thinking about it, and I like cut the wig combs out of my wig when I first got it. And now I'm like, I need them back. So I have a wig comb in the back of the unit, but I don't have any really in the front, which is fine for like normal activity, working from home, going to the store, but I'm about to be jumping around at the Y later. So I really want to make sure I have that secured, literally. So I'm gonna go to the beauty supply shortly and see if they have any wig combs. But anyway, here's what it's giving. I don't have it too tight, and I don't even need this back too far, especially because my twists get started. So it's relatively flat. Let's get the wig on. Definitely feels like my hair. I just have to shape it. I'm in shock. I'm literally in shock. This looks like my hair. I'm looking at myself and I'm like, is that my hair? Like, it looks like my hair. The way that I've shaped it, I did the same process that I do on my hair on this wig. Less cream. It doesn't have any cream, just has leave-in. But the result, I am so excited to wear this wig. And I need to slide back because I want to compare what my hair looked like when it was done in the other video. I don't know, the other wash day recap that I did. And I compared it to the wig. But guys, are you kidding me? I didn't even know a wig could look this good. And then I got my real edges. I'm not, having any problems or anything. Baby, I've cracked the code. I've cracked the code. And I'm really gonna wear this as much as I can. I want to make sure my hair is healthy underneath it, but if the wig is looking like this, my hair can hibernate in the spring, amen? But wow, what? Hold on, girl, let me spin it around. I don't know what the back of my head looks like, but it honestly doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I know I said, oh, this is why I don't protective style and I don't do braids, don't do twists or whatever, but we do headband wigs. Oh, we do headband wigs because it's cute. And I don't know about you guys, but I've always been the person like, oh, I don't want to wear a wig. I don't want to feel like I'm getting clocked and all that kind of stuff. Or if it is a wig, if somebody realizes it's a wig, I want it to be like, oh, her hair looks nice, like the way she did it. And so I just feel like this is striking a nice balance. Like, it just looks like my hair. It looks like my hair. And I feel like I don't miss my hair as much because what I'm looking like looks like me. It just looks like I have a headband on. Literally, it just looks like I have a headband on. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. But anyway, I don't know if I said like in the other clips and stuff like that, but I did add like some serum to my scalp. And I honestly feel like either the serums are not mixing or it's like the serum itself is just kind of flaking on my scalp. I don't know. But I'm going to continue using it. I just probably won't use it in the front here because I don't want this front part to get, like flaky or whatever. You can kind of see a little bit of white. But it don't even bother me, girl. It don't even bother me. Now, I am about to go to the beauty supply and get some wig combs so that my wig is not flying off while I'm in extreme hip hop steps, spinning around and all that kind of stuff. But guys, I don't even know what else to say. I don't even know what else to say. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did, because I'm probably gonna watch it back like y'all. I'm in awe right now. I'm in awe. And once again, we are standing on business in 2025. If that means you need to switch your strategy, if that means you need to put your hair away, if that means you need to take your hair out, if that means you need to moisturize, if that means you need to get a different shampoo, if that means you need to wash your hair more or less, whatever you need to do, meet your goals, babe.
And for me, I have my hands in my hair too much. Too much. Now, me and the red hair still go so strong together, but I'm washing my hair once a week, blah, blah, blah. I was having my hands in my hair too much. I was getting tired of it. March Moisture Month, amazing. But baby, I needed a break. And this is the break that the Lord gave me. So it looks like my hair. I have nothing else to say, but praise the God in heaven who sent his son Jesus to die for me. Okay? And my sins and iniquities, because he's giving me abundance and life on earth. If this is what life is like, what is heaven finna be?